Here at the University of Sydney, the Lambda Omega chapter is striving to increase the positive impact we have on both students of our business school and to the broader community as we return to campus. Let us explain how we did this year through our three key focuses: to create, to collaborate, and to continue. We created new, innovative events so that our members could be the next leaders of the future. We collaborated with other chapters across Oceania to increase the collective growth of our region. And finally, we have successfully continued to develop a chapter despite another year of pandemic challenges.
By leveraging technology to create connections across Australia, a flagship achievement for the Lambda Omega chapter was creating the first BAP Australia National Case Competition, offering a case competition for students across 4 chapters in Australia, supported by our professional partner, McKinsey. The case directed students to create a 10-minute presentation focused on sustainability initiatives and improving e-commerce strategies. Our Lambda Omega team created and implemented the case and partnered with McKinsey to examine the submissions.
This success is just our starting point. As we look towards the next few years, we hope to continue leveraging this case competition, with our first goal to be expanding to the rest of the Oceania region, starting with our New Zealand chapters. Australia and New Zealand experienced some of the most severe COVID restrictions in the second half of 2021. So this year, Lambda Omega's focus is to increase opportunities to collaborate and strengthen the position of our region. Let's look at our 2 best examples.
With the New Zealand border still closed ahead of the 2022 Oceania Regional Meeting, Lambda Omega volunteered to have a hub on our campus for other Australian chapters so that we can have a more interactive regional meeting compared to previous years, which were completely on Zoom. We hosted 4 other Australian chapters on our campus, and we also had options for those joining us remotely. And we did all of this while staying connected to our co-hosts in University of Auckland in New Zealand. By thinking outside of the box and having 2 hubs for the same region, we were able to help create the first ever regional meeting across the Tasman Sea.
We also focused on collaborating with other chapters to best benefit the community. To contribute to Xi Epsilon chapter's Oceania campaign, raising funds for the devastating floods experienced by Australia's east coast, Lambda Omega proposed a games night. This brought together more than 5 chapters across Australia and New Zealand and its members for an interactive night on Zoom with activities such as online trivia and Wordle Cup. Our initiative helped raise in excess of $1,000 to aid disaster recovery. Having worked hard to build close relationships within Oceania this past year, we were able to increase collaboration when it comes to community service and therefore increase the impact we were able to have in helping communities in comparison to previous years.
For the 4th year running, our chapter continues to run our 2-day Diversity and Inclusion workshop. With the return of international students to campus, we leveraged this opportunity to address a new focus: creating inclusive, international leaders in a post-COVID world. We welcomed 8 industry panelists and engaged students in an array of difficult activities, such as a debate around vaccination policies and a mini pitch competition, to design a program which would provide all employees, irrespective of their background, the ability to be supported in professional development.
So, the Diversity and Inclusion event was a true example of how Lambda Omega continues to elevate our ongoing events year by year to empower students. This year, we provided unique opportunities for students to consider that the pandemic has brought new leadership qualities and a change in the workplace as they prepare to take their step into the workforce.
So as you can see, Lambda Omega's year 2-day was filled with innovation in all aspects of professional development, community service, and social interactions. Despite what was a really tough year where most of it was spent on lockdown and a very recent return to in-person events, our focus from our learnings in create, collaborate, and continue is what enables us to build our legacy into the future, both on campus and online.